What's going on, family? You know, this month here is one of my favorite months of the year. To me, which should be celebrated every day. But they tried to tell us our stories started in chains. Our stories started in slavery. Not at all, people. Our story started in survival. So before I get started in talking about wealth or businesses or even success, I'm going to talk about something that we all have in us, which is endurance. You see, people, we come from a very hardworking class of people that love. Our ancestors were survivors. See, success isn't just about wealth or what you do or what you have done, but it's about how you survive. Did you have that real endurance in you to keep going? Did you have that empowerment to keep going, that will? And if you didn't, and if you don't to this day, do you go to God about it? Do you pray to Him on a consistent basis about it? You see, success starts with us as well. With you. Success really starts with you still being here. You see, people, our ancestors, their lands were stolen. Their legacies were stolen. Their freedom was stolen. But yet, they still survived. That alone is success, people. This is why I say success isn't just about wealth and money. Look at what our ancestors went through. You see, people, our ancestors, they survived whips. They survived being beaten to death. Some of them. The point is, they survived. We come from a family of survivors. Our ancestors are survivors. You see, people, we survived whips. We survived laws that was meant to break us. Laws that were meant to erase us. But yet we still here, people. We are still here. Our ancestors went through so much. And at the same time, the majority of them stuck together. Because they knew that's all they had. And the reason I say that, because I look at my grandmother and some of my older cousins, who I may call uncles. That's all I hear stories about. My grandmother did this for them, or they stuck together as a family when they came here to New York, or when they came and was working down south, or when they was growing up down south. This is what I mean about what our ancestors went through, and it was all about survival. So you have that Lion of Judah in you, everyone. You have that gift that God has planted inside of you. So don't ever go doubting yourself and feel like you can't get something accomplished. It takes time. Harriet, she didn't free slaves all in one turn. No, it took time. She went back and back and back and never gave up. At the same time, God was with her. So don't ever forget. Don't ever think that God is not with you, because He is. Because you getting up every day, that's you planting the seed already to get it going for the next day. At the same time, God is giving you that time to go out and get it and accomplish what you're after. The reason I say that, because our ancestors, they planted that seed for us so we can be successful today. Our ancestors made sacrifices for us. So don't ever get down on yourself. Yes, I know it's hard, people. As cold as it is outside. But do not ever get discouraged. all of what's going on in the world today. Do not ever get discouraged and take your eyes off the prize. So I want to talk about freedom, being that I brought up Harriet. You know, Harriet Tubman, yes, she helped free slaves at the same time. Most people know that, but the young generation, I'm talking to the young generation out there. This woman here was born into slavery. No education, no knowledge of learning things, no protection. She had no guarantees. But she had something that we all have in us, which was a vision. This is what I'm saying. Do not take your eyes off the prize, everyone. Regardless of what happens, regardless of what keeps happening and things trying to knock you down and the devil's trying to get in your way, this is where God comes in at, everyone. This is where your faith comes in at, knowing that God's got your back. You got to have that vision and never take your eyes off the prize, because Harriet didn't. Our ancestors didn't. They wanted freedom. Harriet wanted freedom. You have to want that for yourself also. But I'm asking you, what are you going to do about it? What are you going to do to get that freedom? What are you going to do to get that success that you want? You see, Harriet, she didn't just free herself. She built a system. And what I'm saying is, she built a system to get more slaves out. So we can have a life, y'all. This is what I'm saying. You have to be hungry. Harriet was hungry for her freedom. You have to be hungry for your success as well. Because her being freed and freeing those slaves, that was her success. She had a vision of that. On top of that, God planted that seed in her. That there is entrepreneurship. That's just my opinion. At the same time, that's leadership. Definitely, that shows that we can all be a success, people. So if anything, I want you all to learn from Harriet, because real success isn't just about leaving. It's about helping the next generation. And what I mean by that, you see, when Harriet freed herself, she came back for her family. She came back for other slaves. This is what I'm saying. We can all rise up and help one another. But it starts with you helping yourself, people. How hungry are you? This is 2026, y'all. We all know knowledge is power. We all know for wisdom, you got to ask for it. You got to read and show God that you want that wisdom. And the reason I say that, because after slavery, you know, black people, they didn't just wait for success. They built their own success. And I'm talking schools, churches, businesses. This is what I'm talking about. What we can do, what you can do, people. It starts with you. Your success starts with you. Don't ever forget that. On top of that, you got to be hungry about it. Forget about last year or the year before last. And if you don't forget it, use that energy for hunger. Use what you learned last year or in 2024, 2023, and use it as a learning tool for you to be ready for 2026. This is what I'm saying. Do not get discouraged, everyone. Do not give up on your success, because the people who built these black schools and schools for our ancestors, they understood something. And that something is they understood the future for the next generation and the next generation after that and the next generation after that. So what are you doing for your children, for your grandchildren, for your great-grandchildren? Most importantly, are you setting the tone? Are you setting the bar for that? Are you the one setting it off? You know, one thing I love that I'm seeing these days is us collaborating with each other. And we need more of that. The reason why I say that, because back then you had people helping one another. On top of that, yes, you had to prove your worth. At the same time, yes, you had to show people that you're not BSing. But here in the modern era, in 2026, I see so many people collaborating with each other. And I'm talking our kind, and that makes me so happy. Because us going up against one another, what is that doing? You should be learning from each other. There's nothing wrong with that whatsoever. On top of that, don't be afraid to educate yourself on things. Because there's some things the school's just not going to teach you. And making money is one of them. You see, you ask a little 12-year-old who Gary Morgan is. Or you ask a 12-year-old who John Lewis is. Or even an 8-year-old who John Lewis is. You see, I'm teaching my daughter who these people are. On top of that, just earlier today, I had her learning about Harriet Tubman. Of course, it was after her homework was done. But the point is, I'm showing her what our people are, or who our people are at the same time. I'm showing her education. It's not just about learning. It's elaboration, everyone. Next, I want you all to really understand what I'm saying here about ownership. Ownership is freedom. You look at Madam C.J. Walker. She owned the product. That was her freedom. You look at other people that own businesses, that have owned black businesses. Just look at Black Wall Street, everyone. See, Black Wall Street started in Tulsa, Oklahoma. Let that sink in, people. I'm talking, there were black doctors, black lawyers, black business owners, black people helping one another. On top of that, there were black businesses, there were black libraries. On top of that, we got to get that back, and we will get that back. On top of that, you have to really want it for yourself at that. These people, they didn't wait for permission. They built their own economy. The only messed up thing is, when they were too successful, they were attacked. We all know how that goes. But on top of that, how bad do you want your own success? And when they were too successful, they were attacked. But hear me, everyone. Listen to what I'm saying. They didn't destroy Black Wall Street because it failed. They destroyed it because it worked. It was a success. A huge success, everyone. So, look at it like this. If your success is a threat to the system, that means you're doing something right. If people out there talk about you for no apparent reason, you're doing something right. Or you're doing something they wish they should do. You're doing something they wish that they could do. And you're going to have people, you're going to have so many negative people coming down on you for no reason. But you can't let that stop you. Because it's your success. It's your children's success. It's your future children's success. It's your future grandkids' success. Now, I'm going to talk about something where our voices became real powerful, especially during the Civil Rights era. During the Civil Rights era, woo! I thank God for everybody who have went through and made sacrifices for us to be where we are today. On top of that, it was a hard time for most black people. It was a hard time for most people, period. But during the 60s, during the Civil Rights era, you had the Little Rock Nine. You had us going up against the government. You had Dr. King. You had Malcolm X fighting for our rights. On top of that, you had like the Black Panthers. On top of that, you had people marching for us, everyone. Just so we can have an education. So we can have freedom. On top of that, so we can lift up our voices during the Civil Rights era, everyone. Forgive me, but at the same time, you had people turning pain into poverty. I'm talking, there was jazz music, there was soul, there was disco. Seeing people all over the world consuming black culture almost every day. So I'm hoping you guys that pay attention during the civil rights era, pay attention to this month and what it really means to us as a people, what it really means to your family, your grandparents or your great grandparents if they're still around. What I'm saying is the lessons. That's what the civil rights taught us. The lessons that they went through, just so we could live, so we could be able to lift our voice, people. So now I want to talk about the modern era. Modern success, you know, there's so many entrepreneurs now, there's so many creators out here, and we have a chance to shine, everyone. Everyone has a chance to shine out here. Again, it starts with us collaborating with one another and be around real people, people that's real success and really want success. Be around people that really want success. Because anybody could say they want to be successful, but what are they doing to show it? You know, there's so many entrepreneurs out here in the modern era, so many creative people out here, even kids. I mean, little kids are entrepreneurs out here. Even little children are out here showing adults all the AIs out here for the adults that don't want to learn or feel like it's too much for them. I always say, you're never too old to learn, everyone. Every day, God lets you breathe. It's a chance for you to learn something new. So, if anything you all learn from watching this video, I want you all to remember, success isn't just about ownership. If anything, I want you guys to understand of watching this video. Success isn't about being or having permission. Success is really about ownership. We in the era of entrepreneurship. We in the era of us as a people growing and more and more and more and ownership, everyone. We can all be successful out here. And the reason why I talk so much about our ancestors in this video, because I want all of you all to know you are the continuation to what your ancestors started. I'm the continuation to what my ancestors have started. I'm the continuation to what my family has started. And at the same time, it's going to go on and on from generation to generation. My daughter Bella, she's going to be the continuation to what I have started when it comes to Black Power Creations, when it comes to Black Power Production, as well as Black Power Publishing. And this channel here, and Black Power Rise, everyone, as well as her own brand, Bella Creations. Support us. At the same time, I have the link in the description, but I want you all to know we appreciate all of you all that have subscribed to Black Power Rise. On top of that, let's all keep rising together, everyone. It's 2026. We can all eat out here. Let's get it. It's your boy Kasim at Black Power Rise, and I'm out.